this episode we're back to Barcelona for a brewery, Cervezas La Pirata, and it's an American pale ale called Smile. Welcome back to the channel, folks, for another beer review, and we're just about finished with Beer 52's issue 88 from last month, February, and it was Spain. Some cracking beers. I'm very surprised by most of these, and some were absolutely guff. So the stouts and the porters were amazing, so very surprised at that. But this one, we are off to Barcelona, and it's a Suria, which translates to smile, and it's a Cervezas La Pirata is the brewery, and I'll give you a shot at the can here. There we go. I thought it was a bull originally, but it's a wabbit. Cervezas La Pirata. 330 can, 5% by volume, 30 IBU of hop. Going to be quite hoppy. Let's get a read at the old book here. I'll give you a quick, I'll put it up in the corner as well. There's a quick graph. So, style American Pale Ale, ABV 5, enjoy it 7-10. Vegan friendly. Tasting notes, La Pirata, beloved Suria, is a classic American pale ale, but a bit higher in hop, 5% and 30 IBU. Fair bitterness, well balanced between its alcohol content and body. Refreshing, tasteful and nothing complex. Enjoy it without fear. To the eye it's hazy amber. To the nose it's herbal, and the hops Summit, Cascade and Centennial. Well, Cascade and Centennial are two of my favourite hoppage here, so I'm looking forward to this. Most of these I've still to do a couple from this one, but I've been highly impressed with some of the Spanish porter. The darker beers has been amazing, really. I've posted them up lately there. Beautiful. So let's get this in the glass and see how we're looking. And with the Cascade involved here, it's really wetting my whistle. Looking forward to this one as well. A few of the other lighter ones I've had here on this from the Spanish month has been horrible, but I'm more of a darker beer and IP anyway. But there we go. It's slightly hazy. You can still see my finger from the back there. Brilliant white head. It's the colour of pineapple. The colour you see here is quite. I've got the lights quite good in it. It's looking the same your side it is mine, so it's pretty accurate what you're seeing. Let's give it a nose. Oh, Cascade, yes. Not a beer with Cascade in it for a long time actually. It's got that slightly pininess. There's a definite aroma of pineapple there, and pineapple's where it stops. I think with me it's good enough, excellent. What it needs now is just a pizza to put it on. Who's all for pineapple on pizza? Let's not get into an argument. It smells really, although it looks kind of fuzzy, and it smells really uplifting and light, and just that Cascade. It's, in my opinion, it's going to taste good. But anyway, let's put that to the test, that theory. Bottoms up. First impressions, it's a bit more bitter than what I was expecting. Very refreshing feel. I've just got a chill going right through my body. I just love Cascade. I really do. I've got a fridge full out there. I've got homebrew to make, and that's pretty much my mainstay of my hop. For my darker ales as well, by the way. Love it. Very dry hop remnant in the mouth. Very dry mouthfeel. Quite a pleasant, lingering, hoppy kind of aftertaste. Let's try it again. Get the palate used to this. It is a touch more bitter than what I would prefer, like. There is a definite bitterness there, a long-lasting dry bitterness. Excuse me while I get the book again. La Pirata's beloved Surya is a classic American pale ale, but higher hop. And 30 IBU, so that's where the long-lasting hoppy bitterness is kept. Fair bitterness, well balanced in its alcohol content, body, refreshing tasteful, nothing complex, enjoyment, fear. I mean, it's a good beer. And there's definite pine needles in this as well, I'm getting, which I love. There's nothing best walking through a forest, grabbing a wee fingerful of pine needles and crushing them up, and just, there's not a lot better on earth than that experience. And that's where the dry, hoppy pininess is coming. And then you've just got the Cascade. Wonderful. So, as I was going to say, it is a bit more bitter than a usual APA, but it did say it's 30 IBUs. And the nose is just wonderful. The Beer 52 from Spain, issue 88, as I says, there's been some fantastic ales in there. And it's took me completely by surprise. You go to Spain and you ask for an IPA or something like that, they look at you as if you've just sprouted a couple of horns. Like, we don't do that here. Doesn't last long enough. Not enough people drink it for it to last long enough to finish it, and it's just a waste of money. Last time I was in Salou, finally down the bottom of my street from a hotel, they done an IPA, and I spent the 2 weeks in there. It was magic stuff. Can't remember what it was. But this is very uplifting, refreshing, dry, bitter, floral, piney, pineapple. I find it excellent beer. Really nice. And there has been some in this, excuse me while I disappear to pick my book up again. There has been some in this book here. As you see, the one that I just posted this morning, there's my review of Psychedelic. So, I've given an honest opinion of stuff that's horrid to me. But this is Smile by Cervezas La Pirata, Barcelona. Thumbs up from me. I'll need to look it up online. Going to see the can. See if they've got any socials you can look up. Jeez, it's a tough read, that. Surya, Barcelona. Ingredients, cerveza, gluten free by the way. Can't see any socials, but cervezas La Pirata is around on the side here. What's that? There is www. Oh jeez, could you make that out there? Let's try and get a bit closer. That's as close as I can get. That's the website and the phone number. If you can read that, pause that. It looks like original brands, originalbrands.se. Could be it, folks. Could be it. Just try and pause that. That's as close as I can get. There we go. Original Brands SE. So there we go, folks. Well, let's get a score of this. I'm not the biggest fan of light ales and stuff, but this is quite nice. It's very pleasant indeed in the palate. Not very sickly. It's gluten free. Is it vegan free as well? It doesn't mention anything about that. Most of them do, but I don't think it is this time, folks. I don't think it is, but I am going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. I can't say any more than that. It's wonderful stuff. In the head, look at the lacing the whole way down the glass. There, all you lacers, look at that for lacing. That's the most lacing I've ever seen in my pufter. So there we go. Cervezas La Pirata, 7.5 out of 10 from the Hoppy Hippie. Folks, thanks for joining us in this video. Excuse me, will I disappear again? I need to sit down with the camera in front of me. I'm standing up in my kitchen. If you like this video, if you found any worth in it, please give it a like. And if you're not already a subscriber, just click that subscribe. It's free, doesn't charge you anything on this channel to be a subscriber. And that just lets you ring that wee bell, ding, and it gives you more drunk guy from Scotland in his kitchen talking. You'll find out the next one when it comes about. So, catch you later. We'll get you the next one. And don't worry, be hoppy.